in Serie A have to get back to winning ways. What's going to go on this weekend with a bit of a zinger? Napoli, Juventus and more next. That's right, folks. Bouncing on a prediction video today. We're looking forward to match number 18, of course, over in Italia. And we'll get to that in just a second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button, bang it. All things Serie A related, Papa Rose related, World Cup related. We got it all here, boys. Under one Ruski. Of course, Napoli lead the charge at the moment, of course, ahead of the likes of AC Milan, Juventus, and Internazionale. But, of course, what will go on this weekend, we're going to take a look at it, all of it in a second. Of course, people shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, of course, but you know who we are. Anyway, of course, let's jump in the deep end, recap what went on last time around, and of course take a look at what we're talking about. We're talking about this, guys, and of course recapping the results. Oh my gosh, let's just reveal them. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Of course, Fiorentina 2-1 win over Sassuolo was the result. 1-0 win it was for me in my eyes. Of course, Juventus 1-0 win over Udinese. 2-0 win for me. Not too shabby on that one. Look at that one. Monza, the big 2-2 draw against Inter. I went with a 3-0 win myself. Salernitana with a draw against Torino. 0-0 in my eyes. Lazio could only muster a 2-2 draw against Empoli. 2-0 win for me. Spezia with a 0-0 draw against Lecce. 1-1 for me on that one. Of course, Napoli 2-0 win over Sampdoria. Called it, lads. Absolutely called it. Milan 2, Roma 2. 2-1 win for me for Milan on this one. Verona 2-0 win over Cremonese. 1-0 win in my eyes. And of course, Atalanta 2. Bologna 1. Of course, I did pretty well myself on the bounce back here in Serie A. This is the table though as it stands. Napoli, of course, what we're looking at, 7 points clear over Juventus. We're level on points with AC Milan. Of course, goal difference. Whichever way where you look, whichever site you look at, they could be flip flopped around. Inter still in 4th, Lazio in there in 5th, Roma down there in 7th with the Atalanta in the middle. Cremonese, Sampdoria, Verona, of course. So this is the link for the Super Brew. This is the Super Brew itself. And hopefully, I've got good vibes here. I've got good vibes, hopefully. Here we go, we're loading. We're up to 5th in the fucking league, lads. 5th in the fucking league, and the round robin goes to, not me, but close. I was up there. It's actually Kieran London, 94 with 16 points. Costas K also up there with 16 points. Barcelona is up there with 31 with 15.5. And there's me, alongside Macca, me old Macca, with 14.5. If you see your name in there, wherever it is, 1st, 10th, 20th, whatever it is, smash your thumbs up, boys and girls. You've done absolute bits. But what about the overall lead? We'll take a little look at this then. Sneaky business. Vinny Hong, though, is the man, the myth, the legend. 176 points and a half ahead of Bukakake up there in 2nd. He's down 1 spot, actually. Teabi's into 3rd. Mac is up there 2 spots to number 4. I'm up 3 spots to number 5. I'm in the mix here. If I have a stellar weekend this weekend, we're gonna go out to win it. We're gonna go out to win this bloody thing. And of course, if you see your name in there, smash your thumbs up, of course. And see how you get on, of course. Anyway, let's jump in the deep end and have a look. We're talking about this, guys. It is the next round of games. It is a couple of zingers as well, some toughies. We got Napoli up against Juventus. There it is, in all its glory. Kicking off on Friday, January the 13th. Friday the 13th as well. No rest for the wicked. Now these two sides, called in my eyes, I've played each other 54 times in 1993. 16 wins for Napoli, 27 wins for Juventus, 11 draws, of course. Napoli, they're winning 3 and losing 3 of the last 6. 50% form for them right now. Juventus, 90% form for them, winning 5 of the last 6. Looking pretty good for them as well. Last time around, they're over at Napoli. It was a 2-1 win for Napoli back in September 2021. Of course, what we're looking at here, of course, Napoli coming into this on the back of a 2-0 win over Sampdoria. Most recently, Juventus with a 1-0 win over Udinese. Back-to-back clean sheets for them as well, heading into this. 2019 on is Napoli are favoured here. 5-2 is draw. 3-1 is long shots. Could go either way because Juventus are good right now, but I'm going to go with a 3-1 win for Juventus. Sorry, for Napoli here over Juventus, and I take the 3 points. Kicking off forwards, Cremonese up against Monza. That's of course on Saturday, January the 14th. Now these two sides have played each other 21 times in 1988. 4 wins for Cremonese, 10 wins for Monza, and we've got 7 draws, of course, between these two sides. Last time around, in fact, heading into this, Cremonese without a win in the last 9 games, 70% form for them over the last 6. Monza, though, 1-2 lost and drawn 2 over the last 6. That's 50% form for them. Heading into this, last time around, though, of course, over in Cremonese, it was a 3-2 win for Cremonese back in February 2022. That was in Serie B. Monza with a 2-2 draw. Inter most recently, Cremonese with a 2-0 loss against Verona. Verona. Back-to-back games now without scoring a goal. That's a bit concerning. 7-4 is your Cremonese. 23-10 is your draw. 8-5 is your away win here, of course. Tight. Going to go with a 0-0 draw here. Cannot separate two sides on this one. Cremonese look like they're going down. Monza doing all right for the time being. Meanwhile, Lecce up against AC Milan also on Saturday, January the 14th. Now, these two sides have played each other 24 times in 1983. 2 wins to Lecce, 12 wins to Milan. We've got 10 draws, of course. Lecce, though, 75% form for them. Just one defeated past 6. Up against the AC Milan side, just 1 win in 5 for them. 42% form for them. Of course, Lecce up as high as 11th. They're doing A-OK. Last time around, in Lecce, it was a 4-1 win for Milan back in June 2020. Of course, Milan, they're picking up a nice result. 2-2 draw against Roma most recently. Lecce with a 0-0 draw against Spezia, of course. But the odds here for this game, of course, what we're looking at here is 5-1 is your Lecce, 20-11 on is your AC Milan. 16-5 is the draw here. We're back at a 2-0 win for AC Milan. 3 points in the can, seeing how they get on. And, of course, that win can actually put them up to second outright. Of course, we'll see if I'm right on that one. Meanwhile, International against Verona, of course, who are making a climb at the moment to get themselves out of the drop zone. Played each other 23 times in 1986. Nothing for Hellas Verona. We've got 19 wins for Internazionale. We've got 4 draws, of course. Internazionale, unbeaten in the last 6. Verona, just back-to-back games now without a loss. 25% form for them. Heading into this, the last time round over at the Giuseppe Meazza. It was a 2-0 win for Inter way back in April 2022. Of course, the home side, Inter coming in on the back of the 2-1 win over Parma in the cup. They are through. Meanwhile, Verona, of course, 2-0 win over Cremonese. That was last time around in the league. The odds here, we have 4-1 on as your Inter. We've got 5-1 on, or 5-1 is your draw here. 10-1 is your long shots. Of course, it is Verona. We're back in the host here. 3-1 win for them. That could actually put them up as high as second, depending on what goes on elsewhere. Sassuolo taking on Lazio, coming at you on Sunday, January the 15th. Now, these two sides have played each other 19 times. 13, 5 wins to Sassuolo, 10 wins to Lazio, 4 draws, of course. Sassuolo losing 5 of the bouts, 70% forward for them right now. Lazio, though, 2 wins the last 6, 42% forward for them heading into this. Last time around, of course, in Sassuolo, it was a 2-1 win for Sassuolo back in December 2021. Of course, the home side picking up another defeat. 2-1 loss to Fiorentina most recently. Lazio with a 2-2 draw against Empoli at home. The odds, though, for this, 11-5 is your host, 5-2 draw, 6-5 is your long shots. Of course, I am backing, of course, a 2-1 win for Sassuolo, breaking the deadlock. They are close to the drop zone as well. Fortunately, there's a bit of a gap between themselves and those and Verona, of course, most recently been in with Torino taking on Spezia, of course, coming at you this coming Sunday as well. Both sides played each other 4 times to 22-1. 1 win for Torino, 2 for Spezia, 1 draw. Torino, though, unbeaten the last 6, 6-7% form for them right now. Spezia just 1 defeat the past 6, 6-7% form for them heading into this as well. Last time around, though, over in Torino was a 2-1 win for Torino back in April 2022. Torino, though, 1-1 draw against Salernitana. We've got Spezia with a 0-0 draw against Lecce. Of course, back-to-back draws for them. Looking pretty good for the time being. The odds are for this game. What have we got going on here? We have Torino coming at you 20-13 on for the victory here. 14-5 draw. 9-2 is your away win here. Which way we're going to go with the host, surely here. A 1-0 win for them. 3 points in the can. And, of course, making a push for the top half of the table. Meanwhile, Udinese, who started off the season okay. Still all right in 8th spot up against Bologna side. And mid-table into 12th for the moment. Locking horns. This coming Sunday, played each other 47 times since 1996. 21 wins for Udinese, 12 wins for Bologna, 14 draws, of course. Udinese, they're 42% form for them, and just 1 defeat past 4 up against the Bologna side, back-to-back defeats, 67% form for them heading into this as well. Last time around, though, over in Udinese, it was a draw. In fact, the last 5 matches between two sides have ended up as draw, so it looks like we could be on for a 6th. Udinese with a 1-0 loss against Juventus. Bologna with a 2-1 loss against Atalanta. The odds here, 11-10 on is your Udinese, 12-5 is your draw, 16-5 is your long shots here. We are backing, of course. What we're backing a draw? We are backing another one. 1-1 in the end, point apiece. Makes it 6 on the trot between the two sides. Atalanta taking on Salernitana, of course, this coming Sunday as well. Now, these two sides have played each other, according to my eyes, around about 6 times since 1999. Nothing for Salernitana. We've got 4 for Atalanta and 2 draws. Atalanta, though, just 1 defeat past 6 up against the Salernitana side without a win in the last 6. In fact, they haven't won in the last 7. 8% form for them heading into this. Atalanta, though, picking up a draw, of course, most recently back in May 2022. 1-1 it was between two sides. Of course, Atalanta also picking up a win over Bologna most recently. Salernitana with a 1-1 draw against Torino. Of course, the odds right here, right now, we've got 5-2 on as your Atalanta, 50-4 is your draw, and 7-1 is your long shots. Of course, the visitors here, they ain't going to get a win here, are they? 2-0 win for Atalanta, making a push again for top 4. Into the final 2 is Roma up against Fiorentina, also on Sunday, January the 15th. Now, these two sides have played each other more 60 times since 1994. 34 wins for Roma, we've got 12 wins for Fiorentina, and we've got 14 draws, of course. Roma, though, just 1 defeat past 6. 67% form, of course. Fiorentina, without a loss in the last 6. 83% form for them. They are, of course, turning the screw at the right time. Roma pick up a 3-1 win last time around. That was in Rome back in August, last campaign. Meanwhile, Roma pick up a 2-2 draw against Milan most recently. Of course, Fiorentina with a 2-1 win over Sassuolo quickly with the odds for this game. We have Roma, even Stevens with the victory, 11-4 is your away win, and 5-2 is the draw here. I'm back in Roma here to nick it, 3-1 win, 3 points monstrously as well. That could also put them into the top 4. We'll see about that. And then wrapping up is Empoli up against my boys, Sampdoria. That's right, of course, on Monday night. That's right, on the 16th of Jan. Played each other 32 times in 1997, 10 wins to Empoli, 15 wins to Sampdoria, 7 draws, of course. Empoli, though, won defeat by 6, 58% form for them. Sampdoria just won defeat by 6, 67% form for them heading into this. Last time around, though, over in Empoli, was a 3-0 win for Sampdoria back in September 2021. Back-to-back wins for them over Empoli, back-to-back clean sheets as well. Sampdoria, though, did lose to Napoli 2-0 most recently, and Empoli with another draw against Lazio. The odds, though, for this game, we have 6-5 is your Empoli, 5-2 is your Sampdoria, 11-5 is the draw. Empoli into 13th, of course, Sampdoria down into 19th right now. Tight one. Going with a 0-0 draw doesn't really favour anybody here. Sampdoria need wins at this stage. But that, my friends, is what I've got for you. If I am right, this is what the table will look like. Napoli will remain a charge. Of course, 7 points clear over Milan, who'll be in second spot outright with Juventus, and then Inter going down. Cremonese, Verona, Sampdoria making the push to 18th spot, but of course still going down. Of course, this is my link. Get involved. Of course, Italy picks, and of course, hopefully, I'll see you back around. But of course, we'll still be back around, and we're more than likely still recording with potatoes, tin cans, and hamsters. But until then, guys and girls, subscribe, thumbs up, and of course, I'll see you soon, whenever that is. Until then, we're done.